Hey everyone, welcome back. Stephanie Cole here. So as you've seen in the title of this video, credit card changes happening this year in 2025. So I want to make sure that all of you are aware of this. Some of you have actually seen the changes yourself. So credit card companies are starting to be more strict when it comes to credit limits. So some of you have seen where your credit limit, for example, is $20,000, and then you'll start to see it drop to $13,000. Okay, so let me give you a scenario. Here, if your credit card limit is, as I mentioned, $20,000, and you start using, say, $10,000 of that $20,000, you will start to see them decrease your limit. You will go back and see that what you thought you had, which was that $10,000 left to spend, you will see that it dropped down to where you only have, let's say, $3,000 left. And a lot of the credit card companies are losing money because a lot of people are going delinquent, and a lot more people are maxing out their credit cards. Okay. And because of all these things, there are changes that have been made. You also will find it will be harder for you to get approved for a credit card as well. And when you do get approved for a credit card, you will see that the approval credit limit, will be super low. So they're wanting to see higher credit scores, and the qualifications to get these credit cards, they're asking for a lot more information. You also have the high interest rates, and with a combination of different things such as missing payments, changing credit score, high credit card balance, they're looking at you as high risk. So, for example, if your credit limit is $2,000, okay, and your balance is $1,800, you've already utilized 90%. So the credit card companies are wanting you to use 30% or less, okay, and this also will affect your credit card utilization. These changes are definitely going to hit people who rely heavily on credit cards the hardest. If you're someone who depends on credit cards, let's say as a life raft, it's going to be extremely hard for you. Higher interest rate, stricter approval processes, and those lower limits will make it a lot tougher for folks living paycheck to paycheck, because what this does is it forces you to look for other ways, which makes it more difficult for you. So if you say you've maxed out your credit card, if you've gotten a payday loan, if you borrowed money from family or friends, right? All of this compacted is going to make it very hard for you. What's supposed to be, credit cards are supposed to be helpful in unexpected situations like car repairs or some type of medical emergency, but relying on credit cards for those basic things like, say, gas or food, and you using your card for things that you really can't afford, it's a sign you might need to make some huge cuts, some big changes in your budget. So if you write down some of the expenses that you have, and you do this for a month, separate the things that are needs opposed to things that are more of a want, you will start to see that you're saving a little bit more money. However, okay, given certain circumstances, some of you might not have room to save, the money that you want to. So if you're taking care of certain expenses that aren't supposed to be your expenses, if you're taking on expenses, like say, that belong to someone else, so you may have sick parents that you're having to take care of and pay all their bills and expenses, right? Or you may have adult children that you're taking care of either while they're in college, all right, or at home. It doesn't matter. You're taking on those expenses. So the thing is, you need to look at where you can save more money. Write down the things that are needs and must be taken care of. Okay. And see where you can cut costs. So in other things, for example, if you go to Starbucks a lot to get coffee, maybe you can start making your coffee at home instead. If you're someone who eats out a lot, racking up all that money far as takeout and doing DoorDash, you could probably start saving by cooking your meals at home. Another thing that some people do is they only eat one meal a day. I'm not saying that you should eat one meal a day. I'm just saying that might be an option. I know it might be hard and difficult for some of you, but some of you need to maybe stop giving money to certain people. Okay. This can save you a lot more money as well. If you have someone that's always begging or always asking you of money and they know that you're always going to give it to them, you probably need to cut the cost right there and start saying no. Okay. If there's certain habits that you might have, gambling or some type of addiction, you need to seek help for those things. That way you can save more money in those areas as well. And you also can save money as well as feel better. Okay. So leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about this. Make sure you like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to add to anything that I talked about, leave them in the comments. If there's anything you want me to else to talk about, leave them in the comments as well. You guys take care. I'll see you in another video.